Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today I'm going to talk to you about the game Azul, Pavilion. Now this is the third game of at least 4 by Michael Kiesling. These abstract strategy games, very beautiful artwork by Chris Quilliams. This is the original, the 2016 SPIEL.digital award-winning game. And it's by Plan B Games, its first edition. It's the first edition of the game. And you'll notice that because it has a cardboard token, not a plastic tile. So in Azul, you are basically azuletos. You are looking to paint frescoes using tiles. Don't know much about some Pavilion, but I do know it's by Next Move, which basically has come along after Plan B Games. And in this particular time, it's the turn of the 16th century. So it sounds like we're still around Iberia and King Manuel. So it's still in Portugal. King Manuel I commissioned Portugal's greatest artisans to construct grandiose buildings. After completing the palaces of Evora and Sintra is the second game in the series, when I spoke to Michael Kiesling in 2018 and his wife, both him and his wife and my wife and I, we both played this game before breakfast. That is the original Azul. He actually tried to encourage us to get Sintra. I had played Sintra, but it's quite a dark box, and many people actually in gameplay prefer this one. So Sintra is a bit deeper. This one is a little bit more to it as well. I'd like to see how this game goes. Sophie Gravel, she's basically behind Next Move and Plan B, so that's why there's her on the box there. So she's a big move and shaker in the name of board games. And let's have a quick look inside it and see what's inside. We have 132 resin tiles, 4 player boards, 1 game board, a start player token, 9 factory displays, so that's basically is a 4 player, it sounds like as well. A linen bag, a rule book, a tower, a round counter, and 4 point counters as well. So various different things in this game to the original. So let's whack this open. And whilst I'm opening it, this is a slightly, well, it's the same kind of length duration game. Now, I have played 2-player Azul in as little as under 10 minutes. So 9 minutes 44 is the quickest I have played regular Azul. It's a game I have scored over 100 in a few times. Not that frequently, but relatively early on, yeah, getting some good scores. And I haven't played it on the Jumbo edition, which I'd love to try out. It's like £300 at time of recording. And finally, and that's typically the RRP cost. The last thing is, whilst I'm opening it, hit the like button, please, to show me you're enjoying the content. It lets me know this is the kind of stuff you're interested in. And also, please add comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you enjoy this game? Also, check out the description. From that description, you can find numerous things, such as links to Instagram, where there's around 2,200 photos at time of recording. And you can tell this is a new game because it's still quite tightly nestled into the box. There's also Patreon, which really helped the channel for example, having playmats and such like. So let's move that lid off to the side. Also, of course, share. Show me that you like the content. And, of course, subscribe. Subscribe to see what they had a setup play and review looks like. These are much thinner, I feel, but I might just do a comparison video as well. These are double-sided, so like the original game, these have this grey side, which not many people tend to play with. I've played on it only a few times. Very shiny boards. This looks like these round counters or something. Again, I don't know how you can dig into that. These punch out fine, so these look fine to me. And Queen's Garden is the 4th game in the series. So if you're interested in that game, then of course make sure, as I mentioned, about subscribing to check out my opinion on that one. That has very much a green tint to it. The size, by the way, the games are identical. They're the same size as the original Azul. Beautiful colour pieces. Now I do actually have, you can check out on the channel my review for Azul. You can also check out my review of the Joker tiles. You can also check out, here's that first player marker, so it is like the original, but of course it looks a bit different. As you can see, it's a single bag just for the first player marker. And I had to spare Quacks of Quedlinburg, which you can also find on the channel, and that's where I used my spare bag. So when you finish with your tiles, it goes back into an extra bag, and that way you can't see what has been used. The other thing you can also do is check out the playlists. So there's a how to set up, play and review playlist. That's where the video for the review for this will go. This, of course, is the unboxing preview trailer. And out of all the unboxing preview trailer overview videos, that means they're videos which are going to be, of course, coming out as a review, how to set up, play and review. So by all means, please ensure that you check out those other playlists. There's a AmassGames playlist as well. Let's just pluck all this stuff back away for now. So I guess these go in these locations with an easy way of grabbing them. So we have, I'm guessing it's 5 and 4. There's also other videos such as the promos, such as the extra factory tiles. So if you want to check that out, that of course is also in those various playlists. I might even put links through in due course. So you have these player tokens. I'm guessing when you reach a certain marker, we're going to go there. We have this tower. I think let's check out that next. I don't know what this bit's meant to be for. Hopefully it might show us what we're meant to be doing. Let's have a quick gander at this. Again, I don't know. Oh, here we go. You pull it out this way. So you pull this tower out. Oh dear. How does it come out? Oh my goodness, it's quite heavy. Very heavy. All right. Whoa, loads more colours. So we have, I don't know what you do with this tower, but we have small colour pieces. So different colours there. I'm tempted to actually set the game up as I'm going through it, but for the time being, let's just chuck all but one of these boards away and have a look at what we're going on to next. So it does look like we have, I see, that makes sense now. So you have a single scoring sheet, so you're not using your own player board. So you're looking to complete this with those diamonds, and as you're completing that, then you're working together, and yes, as you reach 80 points, using the Kramer track, named after, of course, the long-time collaborator with Michael Kiesling, Wolfgang Kramer. Together they've won about 4 SPIEL.digital awards, and separately they've won about the same. So SPIEL.digital is the most prestigious board game award there is, really. It's the one most likely to have a game that's highly replayable, easy to teach, easy to learn, and quick to play. So I've played numerous of them. I've played all but about a few. There's also a playlist I have on the channel. You can see over half of those games on the channel presently. So let's just start and have a quick briefly look through this. And so we've talked about, obviously, the theme. We're returning to Portugal to accomplish the task that never began. So this is because, sadly, King Manuel I died before construction ever began. I don't know where we put this, but that's going to be in use somewhere, I guess. So for game setup, let's quickly understand this. As a master artisan, you must use the finest materials to create the summer pavilion, whilst carefully avoiding wasting supplies. Only the best will rise to the challenge to honour the Portuguese royal family. Game setup, each player chooses a player board, so of course we saw what those were, in one player colour as indicated by the coloured circle between the red and orange stars. Okay, so you choose in one player colour, yep, as indicated by the coloured circle between the red and orange stars. So I guess that's just this thing here, unless it's this thing here which indicates it. So there's a dot there, maybe there's a different dot underneath. Okay, I think they are slightly different colour. Yes, slightly different colours. Okay, so slightly different colours going on there. Right, what else do we have? Okay, so we are, as per usual, 5 factories, 7 and 9, depending on the number of players. So this is a 2 to 4 player game. You're placing the scoreboard next to the factory displays, so that's going off to here. We do have those counters respective of each of the different slight tones going on here. And yeah, space of round 1, so you're going to place them there. So it looks like it's a 6-round game. Each player takes a score marker in their colour, so we talked about that. Fill the bag with the 132 tiles, so I think it's 100 in the base game. Draw 10 tiles blindly from the bag and lay them out at random on the supply spaces shown in the centre of the scoring board. Okay, so it looks like it's here. Then we have this, fill each factory display with exactly 4 tiles drawn from the bag and place these aside for now. Place the start token, H, in the centre of the table. So that's here, as per usual. And just to recap, fill each factory display with exactly 4 tiles. So that would be part 7 for the factory display, or here, sorry, here, of course, like per usual. Place the tower between the factory displays and the scoreboard, that's going to go here. Place the points token J, these will be used during scoring. I'm guessing you're going to put in discards in here. I'm going to wrap this up just in 1 more minute, and then you'll see the 4 of you later. Return any unused player boards, score markers, and the factory plays to the box. I'll be at the game with the first player the most points at the end of the game. The game ends after 6 rounds being played and the final scoring is taking place. Now, I just want to quickly skip just to see what happens when you discard stuff. When you discard, prepare preparation for the next round. Fill up displays, if bags are filled. And we're talking about that tower. What has happened to the tower? I think it's here. She passes and takes these things. She discards, okay, and I think they're going to go to the tower. Okay, so what's this here? She passes the 4 into the next round in which green tiles are wild and place them on the 4 spin the corner. She discards 2 red tiles into the tower and loses 2 points to scoring track. Okay, so that looks like it's summarising itself up well. I can't see any mention of that tower again, but again, this is just that teaser video. I hope you enjoy it. That has been Azul Summer Pavilion.